Hey everybody, welcome back to microbeerreviews.com. This video is part of our series of, will someone please tell me what in the world this beer is versus that beer? What do beers mean? What are the definitions? Where do they come from? What are they all about? On our website, www.microbeerreviews.com, up there is a tab called Fun Beer Facts, and you'll find all this information there. But first one in the series we're going to kind of throw out is, what is a stout? Alright, stout beers. First thing you need to know about a stout. They're dark. This is what a stout looks like. They're typically black in your glass, very, very dark, very rich flavor. Typically not a lot of head, not very carbonated. Obviously they're used, they use a lot of malt, a lot of barley, but obviously more on the malty side. Stouts typically are around 7 to 8% alcohol. Imperial stouts are typically around 8 to 11% alcohol. The word imperial usually means, I know I'm going to get a comment about this, imperial just means a higher alcohol content. So if you see imperial stout, it's still dark, rich, full of flavor, full of malt, maybe caramel, coffee, who knows, chocolate, but there's just more alcohol content in it. That's the imperial part of it. So stouts have been around as early as 1677, became a lot more popular in around 1720, and originated around the area of London. So I have been to London. I was very fortunate to go there, and they're very proud of their stouts. Now, the most world-renowned, famous stout is obviously Guinness. Guinness is known as kind of the flagship stout. So if you want to try a traditional stout, go buy a Guinness. The other thing you'll need to know about it is stouts, typically, what you're going to read about them, there's going to be a lot of different versions. So there's dry, and there's, like I said, imperial, and there's milk stouts. All that is kind of a different flair on the flavor. This particular beer in here is an imperial stout, and it doesn't have any chocolate in it. It doesn't have any, wild additive flavor. They're very thick in their consistency. A lot of them are very dry. They have a dry finish, and they're very good on cold days. You'll see a lot of stouts come out in the wintertime as maybe select series or just limited release blends. Just as a fun fact, the word stout actually means proud or brave, and then later on it also has taken on the word strong. So that's just kind of where it comes from, and that's really about it. Stouts usually have a lot of calories in them. They use a lot of malt, and malt, Sam Adams has a stout that is almost 300 calories a glass. And a lot of the stouts typically range between about 180 and 220 calories. That's probably a safe range of caloric intake for a traditional 16-ounce stout. So that's what they are. They're dark, they're malty, they're full of flavor, they're very thick in consistency, high in alcohol content, and very dark. So we hope you enjoyed our definition of what is a stout. Thanks for watching.